almost there.
20 seconds left. Yeah, we have about 20 seconds left.
What did you guys give the latest Vince video out of 10? I gave it a 0.
Which video?
The latest video where he talks about the 75% loss rate, not caring about statistics, and about people not doing the work, and that's why they're failing. I gave it a 0.
We're giving Vince too much of an audience. Vince is like a rookie when it comes to this MLM conversation. He may not be a rookie to MLM because he's been associated with MLM before, but in this regard, he's a distributor at best. But talking about this as a critic, he's over his head. So let him mature a little bit. So Vince, you got to grow up. Grow up, Vince. Vince has got to grow up a little bit, young man.
Can you give the newest? Can you please give the video a score out of 10, Scott?
I think he did a really good video. I'd give it at least 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. So you're giving it 8 out of 10. I'm giving it a 0 out of 10. He left a message too saying, "You two obviously work together." This is me and Scott. "You probably shower together as well."
He said that? The gay guy said that?
He said, you probably shower together as well. That's what he said to me.
The gay guy said that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what's on his mind.
Really nice
he's gay. That's what's on his mind. He's gay. That's what's on his mind all the time. So he probably thinks that a lot. That just tells you a little bit about the way he is.
Which video did he say that in? The one that he did the failure rate?
In the comment section, it's part 3. The business king confuses Scott Johnson and MLM is fraud. He says you two obviously work together, and then he later says you probably shower together as well.
I'll take a look at that and respond. That's no problem.
As a good
what did you say? That's a goon comment. I mean,
it's a good comment.
Me and Scott spend a lot of time arguing, so to say that we work together and we have the same objectives and goals is, again, very naive. On a lot of things, me and Scott are diametrically opposed. We agree on the Amway tool scam, but we're certainly not working together on a lot of things. I think Marco is the greatest anti-MLM YouTuber there is. Scott thinks that he's the worst.
Please, that and the 99.7, you Robert Fitzpatrick did one more thing. I mean, we like you, Glenn, but, trying to help. You can't be saying Marco is the best thing since sliced bread. The guy's been suited to oblivion. He makes no comments.
You're comparing me in the same breath as Robert Fitzpatrick. To me,
no, I'm just saying. No, when I say you Robert Fitzpatrick, it means you're making some good arguments, and all of a sudden you brought that up, and then you just destroyed yourself. Yeah. So we like you, Glenn. We're trying to help. We're trying to help. Your cause is good.
Debate the business.
We like you
too, because
let's wrap it up. My dinner's here.
Yeah, go.
Awesome stuff.
So, Scott, it's your radio show. You wrap it up as well as you like, and remember to give everybody a happy Thanksgiving little greeting toward the end.
Absolutely. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm just glad my son was visiting so he could give the input directly about the Jaeger Youth Camp. And Glenn, thanks for coming on again. We really enjoy talking with you, and everyone have a great holiday.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Glenn.
You've been listening to Build. Hey everyone, Home Business King here at homebusinessking.com. Reason for the video is I wanted to discuss the FTC report that 99% of people fail in network marketing. Me personally, I'm not a big statistics person or anything like that. And one thing about statistics is that, it can vary depending on what source that you go to. The AARP says that it's 75%. It doesn't really matter. I'll go by the FTC report that 99% of people fail in network marketing. The only issue that I really take amongst this is I know the FTC did a very thorough report, but it seems as though this report is actually discouraging people from actually starting regular home businesses, and they're all getting lumped in together. So I'm just going to make a general statement on this, and this is also a little bit of advice to everyone, okay, when it comes to running a business. Okay, so whenever you start in a business, your failure rate is at 100%. Why is that? It's simply because you've not done any business yet. You've not made any sales. In fact, when you start a business, obviously you're going to be in the negative. Okay? Now, if you don't do anything in the business whatsoever, you're going to fail. Okay? If you don't make any sales, if you do not do any particular type of activity, you're going to fail. It doesn't matter if it's a network marketing business. It doesn't matter if it's a regular direct sales business. It doesn't even matter if it's a regular job. If you don't do anything on your regular job, if you don't do any work, you're going to get fired. So with that being said, you start out at 100% failure, okay? Because you've done no business. You start out with a negative balance when you start a business. Now, what changes that percentage of failure is the activities that you do. You know, once you start making sales, once you start doing business, once you start getting your leads and everything, that percentage, that chance of your business failing goes significantly down. Okay? Plain and simple. The percentage of failure, in my opinion, doesn't make a difference because it's not applicable to someone that is actually working their business. Someone that is going out and putting in 110% effort into making that business successful. Okay? The biggest thing that you do have to remember is you gotta stay the path, folks. Okay, if you believe in something, then you need to go all out. Don't just go halfway in. Okay, because guess what? Eventually, whether it's going to be the business that you started or another business, even if you fail at the business that you're doing, you're going to learn from your mistakes. And when you start back up that business or even another completely different business, you're going to have a lot better results because you've learned from the mistakes that you've made. So, folks, you just got to stay confident in business. Stay the path. But also remember this one thing. If you've done everything you possibly can, you've done all the checks and balances, and your business is not successful for whatever reason, customers are not coming to you or anything like that, then it's time to disengage. Make a strategic exit, okay? The business is not going to work. You have to know when to leave. You know, you don't want to spend 16 years in a company like, let's take Amway, for example. Anyone who spends 16 years in Amway and fails, you know, every year and loses a whole bunch of money, you know, that's just completely insane. You know, at any point in time, the most 3 months is probably going to be the most you should spend working a business. After 3 months, and if you've not made any sales, or if you're still in that negative net worth where you're not making any progress, time for you to leave. It's time to skin out, as they said in Young Guns 2. So that's all I got to say on this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to Home Business King. Don't forget to also visit homebusinessking.com. As always, peace and soul.